Hello everybody. Welcome you all in this online edu classes for class 7th Social Science. Here I am Meenakshi Pandey with the video for chapter 7 Market Around Us. The learning objective for this lesson are the students would develop the concept of market and their need in everyday life. The students would recognize its functions, that is, to link scattered producers and consumer. Not only that, the students would also gain a sense of inequity in market operation. Let us now know about the word market. As you can see here, the market is a place where we go to get all our commodities and daily requirements. There are many kinds of market that we may visit to buy goods, as you can see in the figure beside. Now let us know that what are the various places where we get the products. The first one is the hawker stalls, then the neighborhood shops. We also go to weekly markets to buy some of the goods. Then we also visit shopping complexes and the shopping malls to buy the goods related to our day-to-day life. When we talk about street hawkers, this figure automatically comes to our mind. A seller who is standing beside the road. Hawker is a trader who sells his goods by shouting on roadside or carts on keeping his goods on his head. He does not spend any money on the shop as rent or bills, and thus the product what they sell are comparatively cheaper. Now let us know about the weekly markets. The weekly market is so called because it is held on specific day of the week. Traders do not have permanent shops. They set up their shop at different places the next day. There are thousands of such markets in India. Now let us know about the neighborhood markets. The neighborhood markets are the shops which is convenient for the public as they are open daily. In these markets, the traders are known to the consumers. We go there on any day of the week and at any time. Usually, here the buyer and the seller, we both have a good relationship. Now, let us know something more about the neighborhood shop. As they are in the vicinity of our homes, there is an understanding between the buyer and seller, and we get the goods on credit. This image would make you understand about the neighborhood market. You may refer your book page number 97, where Sujata and Kavita went to the market to buy some of the goods. So they are there in the neighborhood stall, where the women, the seller, is selling the products to them. And finally, at last, Sujata handed over her a notebook wherein she mentioned all the details of the goods that she purchased. For those products, Sujata did not pay the money at that time. Rather, she would be paying this amount afterwards when she will have the money. These shops have different products of different brands. Now, let us know about the shopping complexes and the malls. The markets in urban areas are mostly shopping complexes or malls. Malls are multi-storied air-conditioned buildings with variety of shops. In these urban markets, people get both branded and non-branded goods. As compared to the non-branded goods, very few people can afford to buy the branded ones. Now, let us understand that from where these different products reaches in the market. Children, there is a chain of market that exists. Goods are produced in factories, on farms, and in homes. However, we don't buy directly from the factory or from the farms, nor would the producers are interested in selling us small quantities, such as 1 kilo of vegetables or 1 plastic mugs. We do not buy products directly from the producers or the manufacturers. There are people between the producers and the final consumers. There are middlemen who buys products directly from the producers and sell it to the buyer. They are known as the traders. Now, let us see here that how from factory or farms or the homes the goods reaches to the wholesaler. The wholesaler then further supplies it to the retailers, and from the retailers the consumers buy the goods for their basic need. As you see here that how the manufacturer provides the goods to the wholesaler and distributor, and then finally it is floated through the retailer in the market. Here, in this diagrammatic representation, you can understand that how the commodities flow from producers to consumers. Here, you can see the producer as the farmer, that how the goods are produced in the farm. The farmer first grows the goods or the products. These products, after ripening, are sent to the processors for processing it. Then, from those processors, the goods are supplied to the wholesalers. The wholesalers then take it to the market, and the retailer buys those goods from the wholesaler, and finally the product reaches to the customer. In this manner, we can see that how the goods are provided from the farms till the customer. Do you know that the markets are everywhere? Yes, nowadays you can see the variety of market available in various places or in specific locality. There are various markets where people go to buy and sell their goods. All these markets are in specific locality and work in a specific manners. Nowadays, there is the different concept of digital marketing even. The buying and selling of goods take place digitally also, as we order the products online and we get it. Now, let us understand about the market and equality. Children, we have looked at shop owners in the weekly market and those in the shopping complexes. There are very different people. One is a small trader with little money to run the shop, whereas the other is able to spend a lot of money to set up the shop. They also earn unequal amounts. The weekly market trader earns little compared to the profit of the regular shop owner in a shopping complex. Similarly, the buyers are differently placed. There are many who are not able to afford the cheapest of goods, while others are busy shopping in malls. Thus, whether we can be buyer or seller in these different markets depends, among other things, on the money that we have. So, this shows that there is inequality in the market even. Now, thank you very much for being here with me. If you have any questions, you can find me at Microsoft Teams app. Till then, bye and see you again.